Our journey begins in a time before people, before maps, before even the island itself had a name. Deep beneath the shimmering blue of the Indian Ocean, a giant stirred. This was a place of immense power where the Earth's crust was thin and restless. A colossal volcanic eruption began, a violent, fiery birth that would shape the destiny of this corner of the world. Molten rock, a glowing orange river of liquid earth, pushed its way up from the planet's core, breaking through the seabed with unimaginable force. It was a spectacular, chaotic creation, a testament to the raw, untamed power that lies just beneath our feet. For thousands upon thousands of years, this cycle of fire and fury continued. As the landmass grew, it finally breached the surface of the waves, a brand new island steaming in the tropical sun. With the volcanoes now silent, the new island of Mauritius was a quiet, empty world. But life, in its relentless quest to expand, soon began to arrive. Seeds, tiny and resilient, floated across hundreds of miles of open ocean, carried on currents from Africa and Asia. Birds, blown off course during epic migrations or storms, were among the first animals to find this new sanctuary. This is the world that gave birth to the dodo. This was a unique ecosystem, a fragile world that had developed in perfect, splendid isolation. It was the arrival of European ships in the 16th century that marked the beginning of the end for the island's isolation. First the Portuguese, and then, more significantly, the Dutch, who claimed it in 1598. The arrival of people was a catastrophe for the island's unique wildlife. After the Dutch abandoned the island, the French arrived in the 18th century, renaming it Île-de-France. They established the capital, Port Louis, and began to cultivate sugarcane. To work these vast new plantations, they brought enslaved people from across Africa and Madagascar. The final piece of the puzzle came when the British captured the island in 1810 during the Napoleonic Wars. They turned to India, bringing hundreds of thousands of indentured laborers. Suddenly, this small island was home to people from Europe, Africa, India, and China, a microcosm of the entire world. Under British rule, one thing came to dominate the island's landscape and economy more than any other: sugarcane. Life for the majority of the population revolved around the sugar estates. The different communities who had lived alongside each other for generations began to see themselves not just as Africans, Indians, or Europeans, but as Mauritians. Political movements began to form, demanding more rights, better representation, and ultimately the right to govern their own affairs. This long and peaceful struggle for autonomy culminated on a historic day, March 12, 1968. The Union Jack was lowered for the last time, and the new Mauritian flag, with its 4 stripes of red, blue, yellow, and green, was raised. It was a moment of immense pride and hope. While much of the island's native forest was cleared for agriculture, pockets of its original, breathtaking beauty remain, protected in national parks and nature reserves. Here you can hike through dense, emerald green forests, where waterfalls cascade down volcanic cliffs into cool, clear pools below. The island is almost entirely encircled by a coral reef, creating a vast, calm lagoon that is perfect for swimming and exploring. In the southwest, the island offers one of nature's most spectacular illusions. From the air, a unique combination of sand and silt deposits, moved by powerful underwater currents, creates the impression of a giant waterfall flowing into the depths of the ocean. The Mauritius kestrel, once the rarest bird in the world with only 4 individuals left, has been brought back through a successful breeding program. On islets like Île aux Aigrettes, painstaking work is being done to remove invasive species and restore the original coastal forest. The true heart of Mauritius is found in its people and the incredible culture they have created together. The food is, without a doubt, one of the most delicious expressions of this cultural fusion. Here, mosques, temples, and churches share the same streets. During the Hindu festival of Thaipusam, you can witness incredible acts of faith, while Diwali, the festival of lights, sees houses across the island decorated with glowing lamps. The Chinese New Year is celebrated with dragon dances and fireworks in the streets of Port Louis. The traditional music of Mauritius is Sega, which has its roots in the songs and dances of the enslaved Africans. So what makes this small island in the middle of the Indian Ocean so special? Mauritius stands today as a powerful and inspiring example for the rest of the world. In an age where cultural and religious conflict seems to dominate the headlines, this tiny nation proves that harmony is not just a dream, but a living reality. It is a testament to the idea that people from every corner of the globe can come together to build something beautiful and new. Mark Twain was famously quoted as saying, "Mauritius was made first and then heaven was copied after Mauritius." It is a small island with a giant heart.